holding the iPad with my hand. I just want to show you this space because I think it's incredibly well designed. So you've got here a little place to have a coffee, little setup, and then you have this frame outside which you can walk through. And the only disappointing thing about this space is the sound design, because everything is so peaceful about it, but you've got this sound going on up here, so it kind of ruins the vibe a little bit. But just loving this little rock garden and this whole setup. And then you look out onto a lagoon in South Africa, which is stunning. The sun is coming up. So there we go. Look at that. Yeah, so you can see a bit more of it. Cool, yeah, so the one thing I wanted to talk about today is how much of a profound effect having access to a steam room is making on my life. Sauna is pretty good. I've got an infrared sauna back at my home in California. You get a sweat on, it gets you going, feels great, but my goodness, when you have a proper steam room and it just gets the heat into your body, I'm blown away by how well I'm sleeping after I hit a steam room, how quickly I can regulate my energy when I'm a little bit too excited about a lot of things. This is nice. And how calming the process is. There's got to be something Viking about it. They used to sit in wooden huts and make their way into warm fires, and they used to create their own steam rooms by boiling water. Ooh, the lighting's gonna cool down. Let's see what's going on. Okay. See this? I think that sounds the ice machine. That's my guess. We're in the vibe, but yeah, just communing with a bunch of people from your tribe with a fire and the sauna. And the steam and everything together. It's amazing. And like a sauna, obviously you use steam, you can pour water over the hot rocks. But when you have a full-on steam room that is just chocker with humidity, it's like all my joints suddenly feel better, all my muscles feel better, everything relaxes. And then I have just an incredibly deep sleep without any form of medication. This hotel is pretty cool. I really like some of the styling. Check this out. These are okay. They're kind of interesting. But there's some other ones that are like made from branches. Yeah, this is closer. Yeah, look at this. The design is really great. And the way this is kind of put together. That's interesting. So yeah, so it's something that I'm really prioritizing now if I'm traveling, because it just settles me. And I think another thing I would love is a hotel chain that just gave you 24-hour access to a steam room. A lot of the times there's a spa, there's a access process, there's a form you have to sign, there's like all these barriers between you and just sitting in a steam room. Whereas in Norway, you can go to steam rooms that are just free for people to use by the water. They just trust you. Steam rooms and saunas, where they're right next to bodies of cold water and you can just hop in and it's done on a system. And I just think that's such an incredible gift to people when it's not abused, obviously. But yeah, this is kind of going back into this theme I'm on right now of wanting to design my environment. So I've had my environment just be my digital world because that's all I can afford. I can just afford to arrange apps on a screen and move software around and change my background. But now I can, afford a little bit of space design. And I'm looking at this right now and thinking, what a wonderful way to create a negative space and use a window and trees and plants. And this is almost perfect. This is like going to be a place that I thought I could just get into some creativity. But the sound is kind of ruining it. And that's another thing, is that I'm learning to kind of control my environment on the road. So right here, these objects are all ways for me to control things. I can control the sound, obviously, control the light that goes into your eye sockets at night. And then this thing is so durable, it's such a phenomenal design. And it is my best travel computer, is the iPad plus this keyboard. I don't worry about spilling anything. I can throw this into a backpack and it's gonna be fine. And yeah, obviously controlling hydration and diet as well, but like this thing, I think the iPad plus the cell connectivity plus this super durable keyboard has been, for me, a revolution and as a travel computer. I mean, it's just 90% of my computing now is happening on iPad. And the MacBook's great for the most high-powered applications, but I'm not using the most high-powered applications. So I've just stopped using my MacBook almost entirely, and I'm really getting into large-scale iOS. So those are the kind of most of the thoughts that are rattling through my brain. I'm trying to keep using YouTube, not just as a consumer anymore, but as a creator. It's like going from reading tweets to writing tweets is a big shift for people. I think going from watching videos to creating videos is a big shift. And using these tools and seeing what feels right for me. I'm quite enjoying holding this up in this way. I feel like I'm getting a sense of what the video will be like as it happens. And framing things and playing around. But yeah, hope this has been interesting. It's a few bugs that got attracted into this. I'm gonna start getting some ideas going here. And see what comes of it. With more to share there. Alright everybody, gonna tune out now and get some work done.